Before Europe built empires, Africa already had global trade, ancient universities, and cities of stone and gold. So ask yourself, why were you told Africa had no history? You were lied to.
Africa was never isolated. Before colonization, this land was a crossroads, its coasts and deserts alive with exchange. From Carthaginian harbors to the Sahara's caravan trails, goods, ideas, and people sailed and trekked between worlds.
Across the Sahara, massive camel caravans carried gold, salt, ivory, and books, fueling entire civilizations.
They called it the land of gold. In Mali, wealth wasn't just counted, it was weighed. So much bullion moved through these markets that its shine leaked across the Sahara, lighting up North Africa, spilling into the ports of Europe, and bending the price of money itself.
Timbuktu was not a myth. It was a city of wealth, of scholars, of ideas.
At the University of Sankore, students studied astronomy, medicine, mathematics, and law centuries before Europe caught up.
Over 700,000 African manuscripts still survive, written proof that the continent recorded its own history. Lines of poetry, law, science, astronomy, trade, ink pressed into parchment centuries ago, yet the pages still breathe.
In southern Africa, a city of stone rose from the hills. No mortar, just granite blocks, balanced like a puzzle. For centuries, these walls have held their ground, sheltering kings, traders, and stories too big for sand and time to erase.
Along Africa's eastern coast, turquoise water carried more than just wind and tide. Dhows like these sailed from port to port, their white sails pulling stories across the Indian Ocean.
Long before a European sail cut these waters, African voyagers read this sky like a map. Stars, wind, and the breathing of the ocean, each one a signpost, each one a friend. Night after night, they trace their routes across the Atlantic by memory and mathematics, carried by the rhythm of the cosmos.
Long before Europe even dreamed of the blast furnace, Africans were pulling rivers of fire from clay and stone. They smelted iron so hot it flowed like sunlight, forged steel that rang sharper than any bronze, and turned it into tools that turned the earth itself.
In many African kingdoms, decisions were never one man's whim. Elders gathered beneath the trees, their wisdom forming a circle around the throne. The ruler listened, sometimes speaking last, sometimes not at all, while counselors debated law, land, and justice.
Colonization did not bring civilization. It interrupted one. For centuries, trade lit this continent like a constellation. Knowledge traveled with it. Libraries, manuscripts, entire worlds of thought. Then the borders came, and the fire.
Like and share this video. Subscribe to Echoes of Africa, because Africa's story deserves to be heard.